Today, the ES rejected the daily fib high, the red zone up here, which I'll talk about in this video, and reversed off the fib low down at the bottom. But for the NQ, it pulled deep into a 76.4% retracement. So now the question is simple: which ABCD pattern wins? So starting off here today, I want to show you something that I've added onto my trading right here. Is it coincides with the Fibonacci retracement levels extremely well, because basically every single move for the most part is some type of ABCD move. So what I do is I start marking them here down at the bottom and just rolling them all the way up over here to the top until it gets violated, meaning the low coming down goes past where it started from over here. So there'll be ABCD moves within bigger ABCD moves. So as you can see from this one right here, we have a big one that just went up all the way to the top of the zone right here. And this zone, how I get this is I use the previous day's high and the previous day's low, and what it is, it's the zero line measured to the 1.146 from the top, and same thing down there from the bottom measured from the 100 line to the negative 0.146 for it. And so that's where you can expect some type of resistance when price hits in there. Not all the time, but a lot of time there is some type of resistance for it when it hits top, and support when it hits the bottom. Sometimes it just goes down all the way through, but today was a perfect example of this was definitely the support and resistance area for the ES today. So we have a long ABCD move moving up here, but then you'll notice I have a failed ABCD move right here, because what we were looking for was a final one over here. But what ended up happening was we have price came down, hit the 23.6, which locks it in that we're looking for now. I'll move higher to the target, to the 1.146, but as you can see, price did not hit up there. And so when it doesn't hit up there, then we start looking for a reversal. It doesn't happen every time, but it is an indicator that it is time to start looking for a reversal. And so that is what ended up happening. It went all the way down, took out this low down here, so that move is low, and all the way coming down here, we have several ABCD patterns for it. So starting off right here, we can see we go all the way down here. There's one, goes back up, there's hits a target, and then we have it down here. But then look what happens down here. Price comes down, hits off the support area from yesterday's low to the 1.146 zone, and then rockets all the way back off to create some ABCD setups over there. So going into tomorrow, which is, well, right now, since I'm doing this video a little bit later, we actually have two ABCD moves going against each other, starting from this one right here, going down right there. You see price hit off very nicely off of the 76.4%. So if this one wins out, we're looking for a low over here going down into to tomorrow right there of about 7506.75 if this ABCD move wins out right here. If it does not, then what I'm expecting is this ABCD move continuation pattern right here, because we can see it started right here. There was one right there. Then we have another one coming down, hitting right there. There's that target. And so now we're just looking for the next retracement back up. So here you come down to the 23.6, right before the 61.8 level, and now it's starting to move up. So the next target we'll look for right here is the blue line right up there, which is at 7564.25. So that's the target we're looking for, that one. So we just need to see which of these is going to move out, is going to win out. But for my trade setups, you can see they still work. Wherever it hits the 38, goes up to 23.6, came down to very close to 61.8, and now has gone up some more. But it definitely is a big battle zone right now. And how I look for the official failure is when, like for this, for instance, if we're looking for this one to, there's the A move, there's the retracement back up to the BC, and then we're looking for down here for the CD. But how I consider it to be a failure is if it starts closing above the 76.4 line, then I consider that a failure. But the true failure is when it goes and breaches either the previous high from the A move or the low if we have the A move down there for it. So that's what we're looking for going into tomorrow. If the shorts went out, we're going to look for it to come down here to around 7506.75. But if the longs come out, at least for the short term, we'll look for it to come out to about 7564.50 here for the short term. And then going into tomorrow, we'll just have to see what is going to play out. Will the longs continue to fall through here to the upside, or will the shorts take it down here to the downside? Now going over to the Nasdaq. Nasdaq was a little bit different today because you can see price shot up. Got a little resistance here in the resistance zone from yesterday's high to the 1.146, but then it shot up right past through it. But then what we had down here was just a really continuation of an ABCD move for what we have. So ABCD, so that one was complete. But now we're looking for the next one up there, which would take us up to this line right up here. If it does go up there and hit, which is around 30,472. So you can see price came down, has bounced off the 76.4 line right there, and has started moving up. So if this one continues up tomorrow, then we are looking for this target right up here, about the, what was that, the 30,474 mark here for the Nasdaq. So we're looking for that for the upside tomorrow if it does go up there and hit that. But if not, if the shorts continue with it over here, let's remove that here real quick. We have a smaller little ABCD move, but we do have one over here right now. Now we do have a failed one, but this will mark the beginning of another potential ABCD move, because we can see from right here, there was it tried to go down, didn't reach the 1.146. I do consider it have to hit the 1.146 for it to be complete. It did not. So when it goes up and it goes higher than the previous C point right there, then we go ahead and we move it down again to reestablish it. So if this one continues right here, if it continues with the movement down over there, you can see it's bouncing. It's right off pretty much the 50% line right there. I don't have it marked on my chart, but that's what it is right there. We're looking for the exit down here for the target about 29,001, which would be the low of the support box zone for it down there. So Nasdaq is kind of in a similar move as the S&P 500. Is we're just waiting to see which one is going to win out. Is the longer term trend ABCD move starting from right here to there going to win out? Is it going to continue up? Continue up and hit this target right there, or has the trend changed here and we're looking for the shorts to win out? And the shorts that are going right now, are they going to continue with the follow through from this level and take them down here, down there tomorrow? So we'll just have to wait and see. I'll be looking for the ABC moves within it to get my trades in right there. So that's the plan going into tomorrow. The ES today has been reacting from zone to zone. The NQ is sitting at a major decision, deciding whether or not which is going to win out. The bulls going up to the upside, or the bears going to the downside tomorrow. So follow the process, trade, plan, and execute. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you later.